again, it's Jill from Unbound Footprints. So today I'm coming to you from inside because it's atrocious outside. We've got like sleet kind of, some rain, some snow. It's kind of yucky out there. So today is a good day for a cup of tea and just to kind of chat with you guys. I wanted to tell you about why I've decided to do this channel. I kind of wanted to give you a little insight into my life, and I haven't really told you any of that. So let's get to it. In 2011, I had a significant foot injury and I had to have multiple surgeries at one time on different parts of my foot to make it so that I could walk. I'd ruptured my Achilles tendon, which was, to say the least, miserable. It took me a long time to get recovered from that, about 6-8 months to be able to walk normally again. I still have some barriers from that. Pushing ahead to 2020, the year everyone loved. It's a terrible year. Anyway, I had foot surgery in January of 2020 on the opposite foot. So the first year in 2011 was my left foot. 2020 was my right foot. So as far as what I had happen in that foot, I actually broke a couple bones in there. I had to wear a walking boot for 8 weeks it was, I believe. And as soon as I got out of that, super excited. Can hardly wait to go do things again because you're not drugged down by a walking boot. I was letting my girls, my dogs, I have 4. I was letting them, there's Charlie. I was letting them back in the house from going potty. I called them. I turned my foot ever so slightly and I heard a sickening snap. That moment was treacherous. Oh, there goes Dory. They just wander around here. That moment was life-changing for me. I had to have another surgery on that foot called the Lisfranc ligament. If you were to have that injury back in wartime, they would literally amputate your foot. So it's a big deal. It basically is a ligament that supports all the little bones in your foot, and mine had snapped. So had to have that fixed. I was in a cast. Lots of cuts on the top of my foot where they'd sutured because you have to put pins and plates in there to kind of get things situated again to where they're supposed to be. I still have some barriers with that foot. I've done physical therapy. I have an insole that I wear inside my shoe or my boot. Not supposed to wear flip-flops. Don't tell my doctor I do sometimes. You gotta have cool feet in the summer. Go swimming and stuff. So that injury was, significant and it sucked, but hi Dory, what are you doing? Sorry, she wants the attention. You get up here, come on. Do you want up here? Come on. There you go, good girl. So leading forward to that, everything was getting better, got back to work. Everything was semi-normal. I mean, I had a lot of pain, a lot of swelling. Things were kind of crappy, but perseverance. You just keep pushing through. Got to get back to the job. Got to get back to doing some stuff. So I love to hike. I love to fish. I love to camp. I love to snowshoe. A lot of those things were kind of difficult at first. I've slowly kind of adapted a certain way that I do it. Love to rock pick. So walking on an uneven surface to pick rocks. That took some time. I have some things that I use for that to be able to do that almost barrier-free, but that's not the worst of it. In January of 2021, I was diagnosed with seizures or epilepsy. I have days that are good and days that are bad, and I am on medication to stop them, to protect my brain. That sucks because I'm not supposed to drive. I have to really be careful what I'm doing. Venturing off alone is difficult often because I constantly worry that what if? The what if is always in the back of my mind. What if I had a seizure right now? What if, I fell down in this area? Am I going to be safe? I don't know about you guys, but if anybody else has epilepsy, comment in the section below and please, please, please let me know what you do in that situation. This is Dory. Dory really loves me. She's been here through the whole thing. She is just one of the girls, but she is one that will almost alert me when I'm gonna have a moment. She'll climb on top of me and push me down. She's never been trained for it. She's just smart. I have a couple other ones that are not so smart. They would probably just lick my face the whole time. I found out about the seizures because I had started biting my tongue like pretty severely, and I would get leg cramps at night. The leg cramps were atrocious, but I just attributed it to the multiple foot surgeries that I had had. Tea time. My super cute little mug. Oh, honey. A friend of mine got that for me because I love honeybees. So I went to the neurologist because I was having a lot of weird stuff happening, and he said, we better do this test. So he did this test and come back positive for epilepsy. So pushing forward, I've had to take a leave from my job because I'm not able to drive there, and I work in veterinary medicine calculating drugs and super important things, and I don't want to mess anything up. So for now, I'm off until we can get everything kind of narrowed back to everything's good. The medication I'm on right now is not fully protecting me. I see my doctor actually tomorrow, which would be great. Hopefully he has some answers for me. Hopefully we can push through and get Jill back to where she needs to be. I feel okay most days, but there are multiple days that I'm a little concerned. But I still am going to go hunting. I like to crossbow hunt, which is pretty safe for someone with epilepsy. There's like one like 3-pronged blade at the end of the arrow, which points away from me. So pretty safe as far as crossbow hunting. My why is why I started YouTube is because I want to share my world with you, and as far as showing people with barriers that you still can do the awesome things that you used to do. Try not to get down. Try not to be sad. It's hard. It's really hard. Some days are better than others. And what are you looking at? What are you looking at, you silly girl? I have these sweet pups to just keep me happy. So as far as, oh, here comes Charlie again. Charlie, what are you doing, buddy? Come here, you want up here? I have to keep blankets on my couch because, well, I have 4 dogs. So without my family, I don't know what I would do. They have been my rock and definitely keeping me safe and sane and trying not to let me do things that I shouldn't, which I still push really hard because I don't want to be down. So I heard a great quote once that said, your story changes everything. Well, I really hope that to be true. I really, really hope that my journey and the way that I do things can definitely help someone out there. I don't expect it to physically fix you, but I hope that it will help you get in the right mindset to know that you can do it. You can definitely get up. You can do the things you used to do. You may have to supplement things. Like I have to wear good boots, good shoes. I have to always do that for myself. If I don't, I pay for it in the form of swelling, pain. Like I know what it's going to happen. Like if I wear flip-flops that I love to wear in the summer, if I wear them, I know I'm going to suffer for 2-3 days till my foot's like, hey, thanks for putting boots back on. I love to hike with my dogs. I have 4 of them. If you don't keep them busy, they'll drive you insane. There's 2 of them over there just snoring away. Just snoring away. I don't know if you can hear them. But I really hope with this channel that I can kind of bring some insight as to who I am and why I'm doing this. We have some property here in Michigan, and then we also have some property in the UP, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And the property in the UP is rustic. There is no house. There is no electricity. It's on a dirt road. It is in the middle of nowhere. And we have done some really amazing things, and we're planning on doing some more amazing things. We're actually going to build a cabin. We're going to build a lean-to pavilion thing so that we can have fires outside even when it's crappy out. So I'm really excited, and I hope that you can join me on my journey for all of these. Dory, that is inappropriate. Sorry. Sticks her booty in there. But I really hope that you can come along with me to just kind of enjoy the life that I'm living and maybe find some value in it. Maybe you can find something that you're like, I can't do that. I can't do that. but you can. You just have to figure out the way to do it and the ways around doing it the way you used to do to the new way. There are lots and lots of opportunities nowadays for people with altered ability, I like to call it. I don't like to call it a disability. I'm not disabled. I'm just differently abled. So I really, really hope that you can find some value and we can get to know each other a little bit better. If you have anything that you have found that works awesome for you, please, please leave in the comment section below. Message me. I love it. I also would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. It helps me out. If you found any value in this video, please smash the like button. It helps me out. Hey guys, I forgot to mention some ways that I make money while I'm off work temporarily is I make jewelry out of the stones that I pick from Lake Superior. Sorry, my hair is stuck in it. This is a little yellow stone. I also have an Etsy store, so I'll post that in my bio in case you wanted to take a peek and see what I make. So I would love to share my creations with you. All of the stones I use come from Michigan, and sometimes I use beading, which is obviously probably made in China. Everything's made in China. Except for the stones. I mean, I buy the wire and that kind of stuff too. I can't make that myself, but I do enjoy crafting, and that is just something that I can give back and help make money to help support my family. So if you're interested, take a peek. It comes super cute when I send it. So, and you get a touch of my life. Have a wonderful day. And one last thought for the day. How you living?